Hello everybody, got another quick video here where I'm going to open up some miniatures. Let's go with this one first. I got this, came from Europe. It's a D&D Icons of the Realm. It's a Warband. These figures look pretty cool online. They look pretty decent. It cost me $35 for these, and you get 6 of them. So let's open them up and see what they look like. I'm going to put this white piece of plastic down to show the figures a little bit better. It seems to help. Also, when I hold up a piece of white, it seems to help too. So take the first one out. So he's stuck in there. This was a bigger one. So here's what he looks like. Also helps the camera focus. Not bad. I like it. Decent quality. Got this guy. Not bad. Again, decent quality. Got this guy. Camera sort of darkens them. Like, I'm looking at this figure, and in person, away from the camera, the shield is like lighter. That's nice. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So I like this set. It's pretty nice, pretty high, pretty good quality for $35. So what's 6 times 6 is 36. So basically, you're paying a little bit less than basically $6 a figure is what these are costing for a painted minifig. You could use these as lizardmen or whatever, you know. This one's a little bit interesting. He's got like a magic shield up that he's holding. The white piece of paper definitely helps it focus, I think. So that's what this looks like. Not too bad. Not too thrilled with his face. Like almost like he's wearing a helmet. Anyway, so there's that one. And then we have these Mage Knight Resurrections that come in that you know, like display. These only cost $1.66. I bought $80 worth. I bought 2 of them. There's 24 in each pack. So $1.66 for one of these. So I already opened one already. And this is what came out. Actually, I opened 2 and got the same figure. And they come with the so I wanted to see what I got for $1.60. They come with like 2 of these dials. So here's what you get for $1.60 on one of the figures. Not the best quality, but it's only $1.60. It's not bad. I mean, this is the first figure that I pulled out, so it might not be a good representation of what we get. So let me open the next one. The third one. You get a card too out of them. It's all bent up, folded, bent up. So anyway, you pull these out like this. And then you take them out like this. Man, they're really stuck in there. Oh, another thing too is the figure comes off of these discs. So he just pops back on there. Like that. Paint job on that's not that great. I don't know what the heck he is. You know, the white always bleeds through. So, off the bat, these figures are not as good as the other stuff that I've opened. Maybe that's why they're $1.60. It's because they're not demanding good prices. So here's the next one. There's only, it says 25. You can collect 25 of these. Now this is some type of goblin. Got a bag. It's pretty cool. I like that figure. Now this figure here is comparable to the other companies. So that was a good one. This one I think sucks. That's average, and that's a pretty good one. Let's open another one. It's like an elf or something in here. Or maybe a ranger. I don't know. It's pretty cool. So far I like him. Wearing some type of skull helmet. Paint job's okay. That's not too bad. I mean, for $1.60, what do you get for $1.60? Like almost nothing anymore. These boxes had some dust on them. They must have been in storage for a while. Here's the next one. Some lady, it looks like. It's pretty cool. Not the best paint job, but it's decent for $1.60. That's a pretty good figure, you know. Let's say open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do two more of these. Let me open one of these next, though. These are the core set of World of Warcraft. They have 3 figures in. That's what the box looks like. It's like 60. There's 66 of these. Let's see what this looks like first. These you need scissors to open. So I like that figure. I wish this thing wasn't bent. Staff wasn't bent. Not the best paint job around the shoulders and stuff in his face, but so here's this one again. It's pretty cool, like I said. Okay, let's continue on. Let's open the next one. This one has a gun or something, probably some dwarf or something. Yep, I was right, a dwarf. It's pretty cool, except he's got a gun, so a lot of times people don't like to use guns, you know. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good figure for $1.60, you know? I mean, you can make him into an enemy. He could be like a bad guy, you know? Here's sort of a big figure that come out of there. You only get 3 figures out of those, so getting a big figure is sort of nice. Almost looks like a mind flayer. You see his like face there? He's got like, it's not like beard, it looks like tentacles. So that's a pretty good paint job, you know, for a mass-produced painted figure. So not too bad. Again, these 3 came out of one of these core set boxes. So I'm gonna open another core set. These are all glued together, so you have to rip them open. making a mess on the floor. 3 figures and some cards. So let's open this one. This looks like some fighter, fighter mage, maybe lady. Yep. And paint job on her face is not that good, but at least she has eyes and a mouth and some eyebrows. So I like the color scheme. You know, it's a little bit colorful. So I misspoke. These are not $1.60 figures. These are the core cost me $181 for 16. That's $11 a pack. So I misspoke. I was thinking I was talking about one of these prices. So these are $11. So these are basically like, you know, almost $4 for each figure for those. So here comes another one. This is a dwarf. Looks pretty good. I don't have very many dwarves. This is pretty cool. It's definitely better figures than we used 30 years ago when figures first came out, and like people's faces were smooth, you know, and there was not much detail. So it's a pretty good figure, you know, for a $4 figure, you know, on average. And this last one looks like some type of magic user, and his staff looks like it's bent. I'm gonna get him out of the bag. Yep, but he actually looks like a dwarf. They say what's on him. This is a Boris Brightbeard. I've not been looking at the bottoms. Not too bad. Yeah, straighten that up a little bit. Look better. It's pretty cool. You could definitely improve these figures by, you know, repainting them or doing some touch up. Definitely could do that with those figures. So, okay, so let's go back to a couple more of these. The cheap ones. These are the $1.60 ones. So we get some type of golem, like metal monster. He's got a gun. Move. Nope. See, they just pop off really easy. I guess this is good because you want to put them on a different base than these clicking bases for the game. You know, I don't know how to play the game. We used to play with these figures, and we would just like make up, you know, our own stats for these, for all the monsters. You know, so it's actually like part mechanics and part human. You know, biological and non-biological mixed together. So that's what was in that one. And let's do another one. Ooh, some type of dragon newt or something. That's a pretty cool figure for $1.60. Let's see what it's called. Does it say what it's called? Gold YX, is that what it's called? Let me see. Yeah, because this is called Wolf Hawk. That must be her name. And then this thing is called Techno Shocker. So his weapon must be a variation of shock. So let's get a better look at this dragon guy. He's got a spell book. It's pretty cool. You could definitely make this figure better. I mean, this figure costs $1.66. And that's a pretty good price. So let's go back to one of these. Trying to get a better way of opening these than ripping open the top, but I guess maybe if I cut this way and open it up this way. Let me try that. It's not really working because there's glue there. They put so much glue. Whoops. Whack the camera. they put so much glue on the top, which is good, but it's also bad to open, you know. So you can't keep the box nice. See, look at that. There's a ton of glue on this one. You can't see here, but there's a ton of glue there. Wow, I got some big figures there. Some big blue elemental or something. See what he's called. It's called a Sarmoth or something. Whatever that is what he looks like. He's like sort of see-through plastic. He'd be a good water elemental creature. So that's one of the $4 figures. And this next one here is this. Called a Wave Caller. Another water-themed monster. You know, we don't use too much in the water realm. But you could have one of these guys like next to water and they could slither out. So that would work because nobody wants to go in the water because you get drowned. You know? And then some type of dinosaur with colors on it. Some colorful dinosaur. You know? Like a velociraptor. But a gigantic one. Like a Troodon or something like that. Or some other... What's it called? Scythe Claw, something, Sun Scale Slithe Claw. That's pretty cool. But like, why is his talons painted black? They should be painted white. He did a pretty good job on this. I mean, like, look at his teeth. That's a pretty good job with his teeth. So, anyway, so there's that one. So, I'll tell you one thing though, I don't like, you know, these bases, how they have all this stuff on them, you know, for the game. I wish they were more just regular bases like this, you know. But that's part of the game mechanics. I mean, look at these guys' bases. These are probably the worst because it's hard to read what's on the bottom. But on the other hand, they're nice because you could make you could put like gravel and grass on there very easily on these. So I'm gonna open one more of these. How many of these we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a double, that's 8. We'll open 2 more of these. And then one of those. And that's the end of the video. So we got 3 more packages to open. So here's another one of these. We got here some type of wolf. Like a werewolf. These figures are so cheap, you don't have to worry about damaging them and stuff because they're so cheap. You know, it's like, if one gets stepped on, it's no big deal. So, and once again, as you can see, like yellow and white don't cover much. You know, they tend to have lots of bleed through, but it's a decent paint job, you know. For a creature that you could use multiple ways. It could be a player character, an NPC, or even a monster. Whatever you want to do. Very useful character. And then we have this one, which is some knight. Another useful character. Again, these cost $1.60 is what I paid for them. $1.66. What's this guy called? Something Sentinel. That's what he looks like. It's pretty cool. His spear is really bent. Looks like he's moving forward too, like he needs to be bent back. I'll only do that with heat. Shield's pretty cool. So for $1.66, you got that, you know, type of knight. So somebody could use. You know, he doesn't show up much because he's silver, you know, like not like colorful like that. So there's that one, and then we'll do this last. I'm gonna try cutting this again on this one, see if there's less. Oh yeah, this one was way better to cut through that way. So hopefully it works. Yep. So far, so good. I'm gonna cut these sides too. I have a sharp knife to do this, but it's working. So I'm going to use these boxes to put the figures back in. So, that worked. Look. I'm a figure eater box. Feed me figures now. Okay, here's the figures we got. Some fire one. Some like a fire creature. Pretty cool. Very colorful. I like it. What's he called? Marsh Murloc. I should do this. I think I'm better doing this way. Pretty cool. I like it. I'd like to have a lot of these and have a little army, you know? And we got here some type of like tiger, you know? You sort of want to fight tigers. They're sort of boring, but people would like them as a familiar or a buddy. What's this one called? Frost Saber. It's pretty cool. I like it. Good paint job. Pretty decent. And then we got a big guy here. Some type of troll or Etten or ogre magi. I don't know. You know. We'll see what they call him. Could be anything. It's a pretty big figure though. What's he called? Boulder Warrior. Boulder Fist Warrior. Whatever. So he could have a little bit better paint job on him. But they'd be good for a giant class figure. You know, for $4. You know, not that great, but anyway, so that's what we have here, folks. Everybody, that's what I pulled out of all these boxes. And, you know, once again, I'm trying to find out what is, you know, probably the best, cheapest, mass-produced painted figures. And they seem to be all pretty comparable. So one of these days I'm going to do a video comparing some of these new figures to stuff that I bought like, you know, 15 to 20 years ago from Mage Knight and, you know, the HeroClix versions and the D&D and see the paint jobs of nowadays compared to they are from a long time ago. So anyway, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.